7 foods your cat shouldn't eat. Aren't cats meant to catch, kill, and eat raw meat? Don't they love milk, cheese and cream? Unfortunately, some common human foods can cause gastrointestinal distress in cats, or can trigger a spread of other health problems. Learn more about the foods you shouldn't feed your cat. Our cats are members of the family, our companions and confidants. And as their caretakers, it's only natural for us to need to spoil them. But some foods and treats can pose serious risks to their health. Here are 7 foods you ought to avoid feeding your cat. 1. Milk, cheese and other dairy products. Many folks grew up with the image of kittens drinking milk or cream in cartoons or picture books. But actually, cats and dairy products don't mix. Most cats are naturally lactose intolerant, meaning that cow's milk and dairy products made of it, like cheese or cream, can upset their stomachs, causing vomiting and diarrhea. And what about kittens? The identical rule applies. Cow's milk and byproducts should be. And what about kittens? The identical rule applies. Cow's milk and byproducts should be avoided. For kittens that are too young to eat solid foods and don't have a source of their mother's milk, veterinarians recommend feeding kitten-specific milk formulas, which offer essential nutrients for growing kittens and are gentle on their tummies. 2. Chocolate. Though the majority find chocolate delicious, this cacao-based treat contains 2 ingredients that are toxic to cats: theobromine and caffeine. Both chocolate and semi-sweet chocolate can cause several dangerous symptoms, including vomiting, diarrhea, increased vital sign, rapid breathing or vital sign, seizures. In cases of high exposure to theobromine and caffeine, cats may suffer from cardiopathy, weakness or a coma. 3. Raw eggs, meat or fish. If your cat loves hunting, you would possibly assume it's safe to feed them raw eggs, meat or fish. On balance, what may well be more natural than raw. However, these raw foods may contain dangerous E. coli and salmonella bacteria, which may cause diarrhea, vomiting and lethargy in cats. Exposing your cat to those pathogens can even prove fatal. Raw egg whites also contain a protein called avidin. If consumed, avidin can prevent your cat from properly consuming the vitamin B complex biotin, potentially causing skin conditions and a dull coat. 4. Pet food. If you furthermore may have a dog, chances are high that your cat has sampled their food from time to time. But while an occasional nibble likely won't harm your cat, a gradual diet of pet food rather than pet food can cause malnutrition. Cats need anti-ophthalmic factor, taurine and arachidonic acid, all essential nutrients not provided in pet food. If your cat only eats pet food, they're in danger for developing several conditions. A lack of azarophthal can cause skin issues, a dull coat, muscular degeneration or moon blindness. A taurine deficiency can cause vision degradation, cardiovascular disease, unhealthy coat or skin, and lethargy. A lack of arachidonic acid can cause liver and kidney problems. 5. Bread and yeast. Cats can safely eat bread occasionally, but note that bread contains no nutritional value for them, so it shouldn't replace their normal pet food diet. Yeast and raw dough don't seem to be safe for cats. After it's eaten, the dough can rise in an exceedingly cat's stomach and cause dangerous digestive issues. 6. Tuna. What cat doesn't enjoy tuna? This fish can function an occasional treat for your cat, but you ought to avoid feeding them a tuna-heavy diet. Tuna lacks several nutrients cats need to remain healthy, and an excessive amount of tuna can result in poisoning. And, as noted above, you must never give your cat raw tuna. 7. Onions and garlic. Onions, garlic and other members of the allium family like chives and leeks can cause anemia in cats. Whether raw, cooked, powdered or dehydrated, garlic and onions can damage a cat's red blood cells, and might also cause nausea, abdominal pain, vomiting and diarrhea. Remember that the majority cats are curious creatures, and like to investigate food that's been unseen on countertops or in sinks. If your cat can easily mount a table or counter, confirmed to stay dangerous or toxic foods course of reach, sealed behind a closed pantry door, or kept in a very high-up cabinet,